case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
Stacy L. Deane, a registered nurse, challenged Pocono Medical Center, PMC, her former employer, in a 1998 case that led to a pivotal lawsuit. Deane alleged that PMC had discriminated against her due to their overestimation of her physical limitations, a claim she pursued under the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. Deane contended that her employer failed to account for her lifting restrictions and made the decision to terminate her employment on this basis. Deane argued, however, that lifting was not a fundamental aspect of her role as a nurse. Intriguingly, Deane was determined by the court to be a regarded-as plaintiff, though she was not recognized as a qualified individual under the ADA. The task of delineating whether or not lifting was a necessary part of a nurse's job became a crux in the argument and was left to further factual examination. Yet, the question of whether regarded-as plaintiffs were entitled to accommodation from their employers was left unanswered. The original judgment by the district court in PMC's favor was subsequently reversed by the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit. The court demanded a deep-dive investigation into whether lifting was, in fact, an essential function of a nurse's job. The court expressed the urge for greater cooperation between employers and employees to create reasonable ADA accommodations, and shared their concern over the high risks of violation if such collaboration was not embraced. In a bold move, Deane appealed the case, prompting the court to remand the case for additional scrutiny. This action underscored that even an innocent misperception about a worker's capacity could meet the ADA's statutory definition of a perceived disability. The court offered a compelling deviation from the lower court's stance, suggesting Deane presented enough evidence to raise valid queries about whether PMC regarded her as severely limited in completing her professional duties. The final outcome of Deane's terminated employment due to her perceived disability added a compelling layer to this legal saga, indicating direct evidence of an adverse employment action due to PMC's view on her disability.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.